Good morning, everyone. Today, you're not going to be seeing my face. I'm just going to be showing you this picture of my grandmother, Anne. And this I found at the Goodwill, and I've always placed it next to her picture for years now. Anne, full of grace. Christ will be more and more at home in your heart, living within as you trust in Him. Ephesians 3:17. I found that with her name on it, and I thought it was so appropriate to her. And today I just want to talk to you a little bit about the fact that lately my thoughts are straying more and more to my childhood and my childhood at my grandmother's house. Really, I don't have many happy thoughts of my childhood at my own home, but at my grandmother's house there was always happiness and joy to be had there. I find myself thinking lately of the many family gatherings that we would have at her house, and especially I've been thinking about her gardens. She had vegetable gardens and fruit trees and walnut trees, and they had cows. She made all her own butter, stuff like that. They grew, they had chickens, and my fondest memories of my childhood at her home are when we had the family gatherings, and me and my brothers and sisters and our cousins, we would go out into her gardens. And I especially remember the pea vines because they grew like a tent. You could climb under them like a little fortress, and we would just sit in there and just eat peas all day long. I loved them so much, and still do today. But we would sit there and strip the pods for hours on end and get into the strawberries, and she had blackberries and raspberries and black walnut trees, and we would just feast all day outside. We never had to go in the house and ask for food because her yard was a veritable buffet. And apples and just the wondrous times for a child to be able to be outside all day with friends, with family, the cousins, the brothers and the sisters, and we would just laugh and play all day, and just the yard was our paradise. And then her garage, she had so much old cool stuff in there, little drawers to explore. There was twine to play with. We would peek in the freezer and see what wonders she had in there. It was just so wonderful. And I don't know why that I'm concentrating on this so much lately. I think it's because in about a year or so we're getting ready to make a permanent move back up there. And of course Grandma and the house are gone. But those memories, will never ever leave. And I just feel that pull. And her house just brought me such joy. And I guess that's really all I wanted to share with you today. I just wish that Grandma was still here, because truthfully I revered her more than my own mother. And I know that may be hard for some people to hear, but she was my everything. And I miss her a lot. So anyway, I just wanted to share those little memories with you today, and don't let your memories fade away, because they'll keep you going through a lot of things. All right, we'll talk to you again later. Bye-bye.